Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the first race in season number 1 of the NAPA Truck Series. We are here at the Daytona International Speedway for the Haas Automation 250, and we have 32 competitors in this series and in the field for today's race. So let's see who wins this 15-lap race. We're going to go ahead and give you the starting lineup. We got Eric Powers starting on the pole position, Austin Spencer alongside him. You got Garrett Senor, Alan Cavagnaro, Dean Wickard, Cameron Gadu, Ferdinand Gabat, Hairgel Arvin Alonso, Mason Powers, Max Newirth, Darlin Kenyon, Caleb Hoffman, L.J. Mills, Zachary Fitzwater, Nicholas Amadeo, Dane Amon, Tristan Walker, Eric Hayden, Trey Bartow, Biff Crafton, Clint Buchanan, Aaron Walpole, Tyler Selsman, Jacob Reed, Stuart Gratton, Dale Salzman, Cameron Garlington, J. John Weeks, Matt Dalio, Joffrey Toussaint, Richard Schaffner, and Warren Henniger. The full field starting here today at Daytona. Let's get this one started here at Daytona. Boy, going all over the place with those cameras there. But anyway, trucks should start rolling off here for this 15-lap race. I'll make sure nobody pulls off for an engine failure. And that was the guy that had that engine failure right there in the Haas Elimination Series race yesterday. He's eliminated from that series right now. And I tried to record this once, and you know who pulled out for an engine failure? Jacob Reed. I could not have that happen, so I figured let me just redo the recording, because I am not having a guy fail to start 2 races in a row like that. I just can't do that. So nothing much has changed. Everyone's in the same position as they were for that first race, and we are all good. So here we go. Let's see who wins the Haas Automation 250 here at Daytona. The Pace truck has pulled out, and we got the 24 of Eric Powers, who won the Mello Smooth Fest, starting on the front row. Here we go at Daytona. And just a side note, these trucks will not go as fast as any of the other cars that we race here on this channel. That's just because of the aerodynamics, because these trucks aren't that aerodynamic in the front. They're very flat in the front, so they'll probably be reaching speeds up to 190 at the most. And normally we see 220 at these tracks. Austin Spencer working the outside lane to his advantage, taking the lead by a nose. We'll see if he can lead the first lap. Cavagnaro in the 51, always a factor on this channel. Didn't really do too much in Season 1 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, and we already have 4 wide. And you know, when we get 4 wide here at Daytona, it doesn't work. We'll see if they're going to be able to make it work, but I think they're coming a little too close there. That's Cameron Gadu and the 8 of Dean Wickard. It's going to be, I think they're going to do it. Great driving by those guys, saving a crash from happening. And that is professional driving right there. I do believe Austin Spencer led the first lap of this race. But Eric Powers is now out front. He's got Alan Cavagnaro to his inside. Cavagnaro getting a run on the inside, taking the lead from the 24. And I think Cavagnaro is going to get the run and lead the second lap of this race. So good job by those guys, keeping a crash from happening as they were going 4 wide. Ferdinand Gabat, who had a hard crash in the Elimination Series race yesterday, is now going 3 wide for the lead. This is going to be the first time we see 3 wide for the lead here today. We're going to be seeing a lot of that. And they are racing pretty considerably fast speeds. 196, 197. It isn't as fast as the Cup Series or what would be the Crown Royals, or with the speed that we will run in the Crown Royal Series. But it's still a relatively fast speed, and definitely plenty fast enough for good racing. Gabat is going to lead the 3rd lap of the race. And we remember the Mello Smooth Fest there, where Eric Powers took the lead. Well, I don't know if he ever took the lead, but he won the race by such a small margin that the computers didn't even pick up any margin at all. Eric Powers is known to be racing very well here so far during speed weeks. And you might see him at the finish with another close one. He's been out front most of this race. And right now he has nobody side by side with him as they're 3 wide between Spencer, Gabat, and I think that's Mason Powers in the 3. Here comes Mason Powers trying to take the lead from Eric Powers. Both of the Powers up front here at Daytona. Eric Powers leads this lap. And we have 4 wide. That's Gadu again with Darlin Kenyon and Cameron Gadu, the 63 of Walpole, and the 39, I forget who that is, Airgel Arvin Alonso in the 39. They still haven't crashed yet, but they are still 4 wide. And these guys are doing a great job so far, but I don't know if they're going to be able to keep it. I believe the 31 of LJ Mills has taken the lead, but we're going to follow this 4 wide here. Coming out of the corner, we see a lot of it happening there, and they are still clean. Don't ask me how they're doing this, but they are doing it. They're going to be able to clear it out again, I think. Oh, but we got 4 wide up here now. The 63 and the 32. Man, we're going 4 wide all over the place here at Daytona in the Truck Series, but we still haven't crashed yet. That's Ferdinand Gabat and the 63 of Aaron Walpole. And they're 4 wide for the lead. That's the 19 of Stuart Gratton taking the lead. How are they doing this? This is the longest ever we have gone, going 4 wide without crashing. Never mind, I jinxed it. Or did I? They did not crash. They hit the wall, Tristan Walker with damage, and the 30 of Trey Barta with damage, but we are still green. How about those guys? Dalio up front with Aaron Walpole, Cavagnaro, we got the 28 behind him, that's Henniger. And I can't believe it. We've split this group up now, and this second group is now being led by Austin Spencer. But that was Tristan Walker that hit the wall a ton there in the 77, but we are still green, and everyone got away with it. But this split up the pack, and now the race for the win is between these. How many are in here? 9. 9 guys here for the win. Alan Cavagnaro still chasing his first win on Napa Fan, trying to take the lead. He is doing a good job of it here, going 3 wide for first place underneath of Dalio and Walpole. And here's the whole thing. If we happen to have like a crash in this lead pack, and then we got these guys back here come in, that won't be too good, because we will definitely see a big case of ARCA Brace. Dalio also trying to get his first win on this channel. He's leading in the number 02. And considering that we got away with that 4 wide the way we did, we may go caution free because we've split this pack up. And the only 3 wide we're seeing is in this lead group. Because I don't know if these guys back here will have enough to catch up to this lead group here or not. But we'll see. Cavagnaro and Dalio are the 2 guys up front. But don't rule out guys like Warren Henniger in the number 28. He's a 2-time winner in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, running second right now to Cavagnaro. Got the 35 of Geoffrey Toussaint in the mix. Ferdinand Gabat still in it. Eric Powers and Darlin Kenyon all part of this lead group. But is this group behind him closing in? I don't see how that could be possible, but it is possible. This is a bigger group, so more of a draft is being played. I think they're definitely going faster. Oh, yeah. Gadu, who is the leader of this pack, is going 201, and the back guy of this group is going 190 something. So these guys behind here are going to be able to catch up to this lead pack here. Dalio is the leader in the number 02. You got Cavagnaro in the 51, still in second place. He's been about the most solid guy in this race so far. He's been up front most of this event. Eric Powers, let's see, where is he? Powers is at the tail end of this group, and here comes Gadu bringing along this other pack. Cameron Gadu now part of this mix. The 5 of Richard Schaffner, who started in last place, is part of this mix. And here we go, 4 wide once again. Racing like we're going to go 4 wide at least. But they're not going to go 4 wide. This lead pack has just grown, and it's still Dalio and Cavagnaro out front. These two guys have been up front most of this second half of this race. Cavagnaro and Dalio side by side for the lead. We got the 28 of Henniger still in third, trying to get by these guys. I know some of these guys, Eric Powers definitely wants to go 4 wide, get up front, but he knows that a crash is very likely to happen if we do go 4 wide. Cavagnaro is going to lead it with 4 laps to go here in the Haas Automation 250. And if we go, only a couple guys are straggling here. Sidnor, Bartow, Mills, and Walker, and they all had some damage. Here comes Henniger for the lead. They all had damage. Those cars that are strangling back from this lead pack all had damage. Uh-oh, here we go. 4 wide, Cavagnaro in the middle of this, Eric Powers. Gaidu's pushing the issue once again. Gaidu has been part of 4 wide 3 times in this race so far. Are they going to be able to make this? Oh my, these guys, this is the best job I have seen anyone do. They're 3 wide for the lead, and they're bumping, and there they go. Big crash, huge crash, cars all over the place. All over the place goes the whole pack. Cavagnaro involved. And here is the race back to the line. I don't think we're gonna get back to racing here. So this is for the win. Henniger, Henniger, Gaidu, and Dalio. A 3-car battle for the win here at Daytona after the huge crash. Exiting the tri-oval, Warren Henniger in the number 28 takes the lead. And I think he's going to do it. Henniger going to get by the 57 in the 02, and Henniger crosses the line. He's going to be the leader, and he is going to win the race here at Daytona. We will review this crash here. A lot of good trucks involved. But there's your winner. We'll see here. We'll go review what happened here coming out of the tri-oval. So, Cavagnaro in the 24 of Eric Powers. This is the 3rd time we've seen, actually the 4th time we've seen 4 wide. They hit the 19 of Grattan, and then it's just a clogged up racetrack. Everybody behind there, mostly everybody involved. Of course, not many people got too much damage. Uh-oh. Oh, L.J. Mills hit the back of Hoffman. Walpole torn up a lot here. We'll see how it was for him. Now, this is kind of one of the... We don't really see many crashes coming out of the tri-oval. We normally see them coming out of 4. And how about... This is... Who's this? This is Biff Crafton. He's actually going to end up 4th, maybe? Yeah, since he was involved, I think Gabat got by him there. But Crafton went off track. He was looking like he was going to hit that wall. See how Max Neuwirth got through this. Actually, he got through it pretty good there. But, just a little too close for comfort. The 10 of Garlington also involved here. Grattan almost went upside down, and he's the kind of guy that always seems to get the worst of everything when it comes to crashing. But he's still able to roll away in that number 19. We'll see how it looked for him on his onboard camera. Do a couple of these, and then we'll get to the finish, which we already know the winner is at 28 right in front of him. Whoa. You see it all close up there, and got a little air there that the 19 did of Stuart Grattan. And you see the rest of the mess in front of him. Oh, he hit the 51 there. And barely missed the 92. We'll go on board here with Alan Cavagnaro as well in the number 51. And this will be our last view of this crash here. And it is not enough room. And see that 19 move his wheels up there. He's going to be hit by somebody. Actually, he just, yeah, right there. He got a little hit there. That was actually Grattan that hit him. And Cavagnaro all torn up. Oh, you see Mills hit Hoffman up there, and tough break for those guys. But then, after all that happened, the race for the win was between these three guys, but nobody had anything for Warren Henniger in the number 28. And Henniger, coming out of turn number 4, was the leader back to the line, and we're not going to be able to get back to green flag racing here today. And Henniger will be the first ever winner in the NAPA Truck Series, his 3rd career win on this channel. And it's a good one there, opening the season off really good in points. Gady will probably get 2nd, Dallio will probably get 3rd, Gabat will probably get 4th, and Crafton will probably get 5th. So this is the last lap here. Of course, I'm accelerating it just because I want to. And Warren Henniger, the driver out front in the number 28. And here we go. We're going to get the official checkered flag here. Henniger taking the lead under that caution, winning the race back to the line. We weren't able to get back to green, and Warren Henniger will win the Haas Automation 250 here in the NAPA Truck Series. He wins his 3rd career race on NAPA Fan right there as he crosses the line. So thank you very much for watching. Actually, congratulations to Warren Henniger on his win. That's what I should be saying. Yep, he wins the race. Gadu is in 2nd. Dallio, Gabat, and Crafton, the top 5. Mason Powers, Dean Wicker, Darlin Kenyon, Hairgel, Arvin Alonso, and Eric Hayden, the top 10. Guys involved in that crash that were up on that field, guys like 19 of Stuart Grattan. Where is he? There he is. He's 29th. Alan Cavagnaro involved in that. A lot of these guys were racing up front in this race, and they crashed. In that crash, it brought out the caution. But Warren Henniger comes up with the win, his 3rd career on the channel. And here we go for the points in the NAPA Truck Series. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.